In this class, we are going to discussing about limitations of planning. Although planning is a very useful function and facilitates various other management functions, it has barriers and limitations. Planning have many advantages. At the same time, some limitations also. You can check that which are the limitations of planning. Uncertain future. Planning is based on assumptions and forecasting, which is made for the future. But future is uncertain, therefore assumptions are not fully correct. Uncertainties prevail in planning as it is related with the future. Uncertainties means we don't know what is going to happen in future. Plans are meant for the future use. Future happenings cannot be accurately predicted. A sudden change in the policies of the government, natural or man-made calamity can destroy the plans even though it is carefully prepared. Expensive process have to be engaged for planning function. They are charging high fees. Moreover, the framing of plans require time, energy, and money. Thus, planning is an expensive process. Planning is an expensive process because time, energy, and money are involved in gathering of facts and testing of various alternatives. So small organizations are unable to afford a formal planning progress. Planning is a expensive process, time consuming. Planning involves a collection of necessary information, its classification, analysis, and interpretation to decide alternatives for the business. Thus, it is a lengthy and time consuming process. It will take much time for the implementation. So, one of the limitations of planning that is time consuming. Planning is irrelevant. There is uncertainty in planning. So we can say planning is irrelevant. Planning involves uncertainty. Planning becomes irrelevant due to time, circumstances, or factors affecting business unit. In that case, planning is liable to fail. Planning going to fail. Many a times, plan unnecessary because of unexpected changes among time, circumstances, or factors affecting business unit, especially external factors. As a result, each work is not done as per program or planning. Hence, planning fail or becomes unsuccessful. So we can say planning is irrelevant. Tends towards rigidity. Planning is adopted as a program for the if any adverse situation occurs, managers or employees do not take the risk of deviating from the plan. They stick to planning during implementation stage. Thus, planning leads to rigidity. Managers are not going to take such type of decision at the time of problem arising in between because of fear about risk of taking decision. Fear of criticism or loss, they do not take a risk of making changes in planning. Thus, it can be said that planning increase the rigidity or planning promote rigidity. Planning restrict the individual freedom, initiative, and a desire for creativity as it strictly adheres to predetermined policies and programs. Uncertainty of external factors. Business units are affected by external factors which keep on changing than India's success of planning. It means that in a business organization or any unit, there is two type of factors is there: internal and external factors. Internal factors they can decide, managers can decide that the internal factors. External factors are out of their control. Which are the external factors? Sudden change in the policy of the government, loss due to natural calamities can destroy the plans. Even though it is carefully prepared, there is a possibility of uncertainty is there, it is going to affect the plan. In planning, during present time, we think about the future. The external factors affecting business unit keep on changing with the obstruct the success of planning. Incomplete information. Necessary informations are to be collected for planning process. Formulation and implementation of plan on the basis incomplete and unclear information may not give the desired result. Non-availability of data. Planning needs reliable facts and figures. Planning loses its value unless reliable informations are available. For planning, the necessary information is collected. If this information is incomplete or unclear, then the planning made based on that cannot fetch expected result. Restriction on employees' creativity. Implementation of planning is done by employees of the business unit. So employees have creativity, cannot make any changes in planning during its implementation. Thus, planning restrict the creativity of employees. In planning, all the matters are decided in advance. Planning is to be implemented by the employees of the business unit. These employees have various types of creativity. In spite of that, during implementation of planning, employees cannot make changes as per their desire. Hence, employees' creativity is hindered or restricted. In other words, plans are prepared to attain the organizational goal in the most effective manner, ignoring subordinates' interest. So the employees work without interest or involvement. This affects the quality of work. Use of faulty methods. While deciding assumptions and estimates, different mathematical and statistical methods are used. If these methods or information are not appropriate, faulty decisions are taken. Thus, planning is going to fail. Any mistake in calculations or taking decision that will affect the total plan. In planning for assumptions and forecasting, mathematical methods and statistical information are used. The use of such methods or information is if faulty, the wrong decisions are taken, it affects the entire planning of the organization, so it is going to fail. These are the drawbacks of planning. First one, uncertain future. Second one, expensive process. Third one, time consuming. Fourth one, planning is irrelevant. Fifth one, tends towards rigidity. Sixth one, uncertainty of external factors. Seventh one, incomplete information. Eighth one, restriction on employees' creativity. Ninth one, use of faulty methods.